great state of North Carolina. For our state, we have decided that the Great Compromise would be the most beneficial. The Great Compromise consists of a blending of both the Virginia Plan and the New Jersey Plan. The Great Compromise would call for a combination of a lower house elected by the people, which would be the House of Representatives, and the upper house elected by state legislators, which would be known as the Senate. Then, the president would be elected by the Electoral College. This plan is the most beneficial to North Carolina.
The current problem facing our southern states is that our population is spread over a large area of land, which contrasts the northern states whose large population is condensed into one small industrial area. The Virginia Plan, which calls for representation based on population, and the New Jersey Plan, which calls for representation freely amongst all states, are both unfair in our minds because they do not represent both the population and the needs of our state as a whole.
When electing the president, the problem facing this nation is that we need to find a way for the population's needs to be represented as well as each region's needs represented. The Electoral College offers to have representatives from each state based on the population. Now, when electing the president, we need to have the 3/5 compromise in order to give a more accurate population count for the southern region. By doing this, the South's agricultural needs as well as the North's industrial needs will be represented well. The populations will be balanced in power, and this will help as an effective way to elect the president.
Slavery is also morally justified, as slaves are illiterate, uncivilized, and unable to fend for themselves. While they may be seen as people under the law, it would be wrong to let the illiterate and uncivilized be set free into a dangerous world. In fact, slave owners provide their slaves with basic necessities of life in return for their loyalty and work, and life in the farm would be better than life out into the world. Protestants of the North say that salvation is for all, and whether that may or may not be true, what is true for sure is that their life on the farm will be better than out into the dangerous world.
The Great Compromise finds a way to represent both sides fairly. It issued the Constitution, which called for a way to represent both slaves while allowing them to be under their servants in society. It issued the 3/5 Compromise, which counted slaves as 3/5 of a person, therefore giving them 3/5 of a vote. Because North Carolina has a large general population, the 3/5 Compromise would allow our brothers in the South to be represented fairly.
On the issue of slavery, it is both a necessity and the base of the Southern economy, and has been for many years. Although slaves are seen as human under law, we feel that they are still a barbaric and uncivilized culture that we must maintain and take care of. They are not only the base of the Southern economy, but the base of the United States economy as a whole. If the slaves go down, so does the whole agricultural business and the economy of the North as well.